Hey guys, welcome to your love reading, Spiritual Infusion 1111. Let's go ahead and jump on in. I am using the Divine Truth. What messages do you have for what's going on with love? What do we need to understand here? All right, so I'm going to get out a couple of cards and then we'll pull on it. So there is a level of confusion over some type of twin flame narrative. All right, let's just get these out. Let's get a few of them out and then I'll start to read. One more, please. Perfect. Did you guys just see how that just jumped out? You do have somebody here that's very, very nervous. They're scared. You have somebody here that's intimidated. All right, 3 more. Okay, watching and surprise. All right. All right. I'm doing this a little bit differently. Did I not get enough? Hello, can I come in? All right. Frequency. I can't stop thinking about you. We are aligned on the same frequency and the same vibration. Okay. By the way, if you haven't already, please make sure you like the video and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Join our spiritual family, fam bam. You have somebody right now that's really, really anxious or very, very confused with what they want. I don't know whether I want to be just friends or lovers. Am I ready for a relationship? Now, I feel like they're confused with whether or not you would want to be friends with them. Do you want a relationship with them? Because this is somebody that's already made their determination over the fact that they want to be with you. This is somebody that feels like they can grow old with you. This is somebody that really believes that you are the one that they choose. They're definitely in this place. But I also get that somebody here is really nervous or very anxious when it does come to you and your connection. You make me feel nervous and excited in a good way. So, what confuses them? What are they confused about? Everything. Exactly what I just said, the world, right? Because whoever this person is, they view you as somebody being having a certain level of echelons, or even if you don't, this person views you almost as being on a different level than they are, whether that's spiritually, whether that's emotionally, physically, mentally, or all of the above. Hi, I'd like to select D, all the above, okay? This is their perception. This is their subjective when it does come to you. So that's what's making this person anxious. They're nervous. They're nervous with what to say to you. Somebody here is very anxious with, well, what am I going to say to them? Are they going to like me? I'm just a normal person. Well, what happens if they're still stuck on this other relationship? For some of you, this is a new relationship coming in. I know some of you don't want to hear that, but it is. A new relationship in the sense of you have a different energy coming in here. Because there's somebody here that's very anxious. If you're open, or if you're going to be able to either A, forgive them, or B, if you're open to a new relationship. This is somebody that is very, very loyal, but part of the problem is they don't look loyal because of their actions. But this is somebody that hasn't taken the action because they're anxious when it comes to you. Is this making any sense here? Because I don't understand this, but I hope that one of you does. I also keep feeling like the more that they watch you, whether this is online, if you don't have a social media, let it go, Carol Ann. It's not for you, okay? But it's like this, it's like they're scared to approach you because they just keep watching you. And they're watching you like really heavy. I also feel like with this person, you do have this twin flame energy here. And what you may or may not realize is they may be anxious that you are their twin, or how to explain that. Because they feel very guilty here for this behavior, for them being nervous, for them not being able to communicate. For some of you, this person didn't do anything but besides be nervous about who you are. Because they feel like you're somebody that's like a once in a lifetime type of love. And if you only get one chance, you don't want to mess it up. Because we all know 3 strikes, you're out. But you're somebody where it's like you feel like home to them. And you make them feel like you and them are the same, I feel like. This is somebody that's like fantasizing about kissing your neck, about holding your hand, about doing nice like gestures for you. If you're a man watching, it's like this is somebody that wants to cook for you. This is somebody that wants to cater to you. This is somebody that wants to show you and allow you to lead. If you're a feminine that's watching this, or you're in a feminine energy, that's how you describe your energy, then the masculine wants to do certain acts of kindness or acts of service to show that they are in love with you and that they want you and that they respect you because they love you. Promise me you won't stop loving me even when we're old and gray, together forever. We found each other. We're meant to be together forever and eternity. Putting together an offer you cannot refuse, planning their next move. But you make them feel nervous and excited in a good way. And they're scared to approach you with whatever they want to tell you. Because the problem is, whoever this individual was, I say was because I feel like they're a different energy now coming towards you. So either this is a past life person that's coming towards you now that you weren't expecting, or this is your person completely elevating to a point where you're not even going to recognize them, whether that's physically, mentally, spiritually, something has significantly changed. Because they were nervous because they were listening to other people around them. And they feel guilty for their behavior. And they're not happy with the outcome. But on the flip side, they're also worried that because of how confusing things were with you and them, that you're going to listen to the opinions of other people. Your person is very worried about this. They're very worried that you are going to interpret somebody else for whatever they're saying, right? And that they also feel like there's a lot of people that envy you and them together. So they're worried that you're going to play games with them, or they're worried that, you know, whoever is talking to you, they know that you're depressed, or they feel like they're depressed. If you're mirroring one another, somebody's depressed. And if one's depressed, usually the other one is too. Because I feel like there's a lot of insecurity here on what somebody has versus what they don't. And I feel like this person is also extremely nervous with whether or not there's any other competition when it does come to you and them. Are you seeing somebody else? Are you talking to somebody else? Does somebody else have your time? Does somebody else have your attention here? And they're also worried about somebody trying to compete with you. Because again, there's 2 energies here. That's why I'm saying, even if you have somebody, there's another energy that feels very strongly about you to the point where your person, whether that's energetically or physically or whatever it may be, they're picking up on this energy of another frequency that's fascinated or fixated on you. So they feel like there may be a level of competition when it does come to love. Now, for some of you, you're over there like, I don't even have any friends. I don't talk to nobody. So who are they talking about? Right? But you have to remember, if this person feels like you're the world, right? Like you have everything, right? That's why I always describe when people say like, well, what's the difference between California and Florida? Florida is beautiful. But the thing about California is we have seasons. We have the mountains, we have the forest, we have the redwoods, we have the ocean, we have everything. There's so many different things for you to do because whatever you're into, you like to go snowboarding, cool, go over here, it's cold. Oh, you want to hit the beach? Go to Santa Monica, go to Santa Cruz. It's going to be cold, but you're going to have a good time on the boardwalk, right? You want to go surf? Go ahead. Go surf down in, go surf over there. That's where the best water is because the waves are crazy, right? But it's something about you where this person feels like you have everything. That's no dig to Florida. Please, Florida, don't come for me, okay? I am just explaining why, I enjoy California. I like Florida because it's beautiful here. It looks like I'm in Jurassic Park. And it's pretty dope because you're just surrounded by wildlife. Anyways, not going to get off topic. By the way, have you already subscribed? Have you liked the video yet? What are you doing? Oh, you're just going to sit here and listen and just not hit that button? Doink it. Come on, join the fam. But I feel like they're just really insecure. And they're really worried because whoever this person is, you both want to do the same thing for them, which is provide a sense of emotional safety. But again, I think that whoever this individual is, part of providing emotional safety is being able to communicate what is going on inside their mind. I think this person is anxious with, what am I going to say? How am I going to tell them that I've been watching them, right? And I want to grow old with them because I feel like we found each other for a reason, and that's why I'm here with this big surprise. Because they're checking your social media has become a daily habit of theirs. If you don't have social media, maybe you work with this person, they're watching you at work. If you don't have any of that, maybe they're driving by your house. If you have none of that, then they're not watching you. 3 strikes, you're out. Whatever it is, it's like they're very focused because they want to give you this surprise. Life is full of surprises, and I have something special planned for you. Remember, putting together an offer you cannot refuse. Planning their next move. Their next move is this major surprise. Because what you don't realize is that this person has not stopped thinking about you from the moment that they saw you. That's why for some of you, this is a new energy coming in. You have a past person that's really scared, but I also feel like your new person, if there is a new energy coming in, they're scared too. But I also feel like this person had to go through some type of cleanse here to remove the confusion. This confusion could have been done by illusion spells, by manipulation, obviously by people talking, by people getting in their head, by them not listening to their own intuition, not using their own 2 ears, but using the ears and the voices of others. So your person had to go through this major energetic clearing. And in this energetic clearing, they've gone through a significant spiritual purification that's allowed this person to think differently. That's allowed this person to view you in a manner where it's long term, where this person had to get, I feel like, closer to God and have a higher power step in, because this is about trusting how they feel. I know the collective doesn't know me, because for some of you, even if you've been with somebody for a really long time, but they've breadcrumbed you, you really don't know. You know that person's soul, but you don't know them physically, their day to day, who they are, like in that aspect. Your soul knows them. For others of you, this is somebody that you really don't know very well. You could have said a couple of things to them occasionally, but it's like they're having faith that whatever they're being led to do in planning this surprise, that they're being led for a reason and that it's God's plan. And it's coming in here as whatever, for some of you, they could be sending you flowers or giving you flowers. For some of you, it's like they want to go dancing. I keep getting disco ball. There's a lot of karma here also, because they could have been worried that maybe you wouldn't fit in with their friends. I just get that there was a lot of overthinking when it came to this person. And I feel like they're realized, it's almost like this person wants you to lead. And it's like they're breadcrumbing you, where they feel like they're giving you a bit of knowledge. I don't know why this is coming in. I have no idea what's going on here. So I hope you guys do, because this is legitimately a 1,000,000% channeled message. Because it's like this person is waiting for you to say something to them, because they're scared. But the problem is you're almost turning your back in the sense, saying, I'm not going to let you breadcrumb me anymore. I'm always the one that's sowing the roots. Like, no, now it's my time to collect the harvest. Now it's my time to bear the fruit, and you need to work on the root. You do the root work. You do what you're supposed to do. You learn how to ground yourself. You learn how to communicate. You learn how to be stable. Because it's no more of this emotional starvation, because in the place of this person giving you this emotional starvation, they're giving it to themselves. It's like what's good for the goose is good for the gander. So if the gander is getting emotionally depleted, well, guess what? When the gander doesn't have it, neither does the goose. Surprise. So there's a lot going on with this energy. And I feel like there's something here along your timeline where it's coming in as infinite love. Almost like 44, right? Which is 8. 8 is infinity. But in order to have your infinity, it's like you both have to be very stable. Stable in who you are. Stable in your connection, right? It's also a very soulful type of energy coming in here. It's giving very, I would say, purple and green. Kind of weird, but this morning when I went to go drop the kids off at school, I'm going to be premiering this on Saturday, okay? So this is Friday. Drop the kids off at school. I notice everything that people don't think I notice. I don't think that that's a good thing, okay? Because sometimes it's like, who cares, Whitney? But I'm like, yeah, but it's different. Why is it different? That means something triggered it to be different, right? But in my car, the volume, when I turn up the volume, it's always red. And then randomly, I get in the car today and I turn the volume up and it's neon green. It matches my car because my car has like neon green on it because I love that color. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like looking at the kids and I'm trying to get them to see, like, do you see the fact that it changed? Like, WTF. Even somebody put different music. I was driving and my song cut off and somebody else's song came on. And I had no control over it. So sometimes I feel like, one, either somebody's controlling your stuff, which is probably my possibility, or it's like God is showing certain messages. Red is your root, right? Green is your heart. I don't know why I was telling you that, but I feel like that was important because there's changes that are occurring, but it's also the fact that you and this person are having a timeless love. It's also the fact that things are changing for you and this person, even though there's been something here that's not been spoken. Whether that's a past life lover, whether that's somebody that you blocked or they blocked you from communicating. There's a lot of hidden emotions when it comes into this connection. And I do feel like somebody is relatively angry. Somebody's frustrated because they're blocked. Or maybe there's other competition. This person is also tired of concealing their emotions. It's making them angry. They're realizing that there's karma for them being in their ego. There's karma for entertaining other people. If they're not going to lead with their heart, if they're not going to fight back, if they're not going to do what they need to do, then they're going to be very regretful. That's why the Hierophant is in reverse. Because it's like they're fighting what God is trying to show them. See, look, I just cut the deck. God is trying to, open up their eyes. Stop having your eyes shut. Open your eyes. You know what the truth is. Hold on. It's weird. It's like I keep hearing. It's like I keep hearing voices, but it sounds like a radio. But I'm like, where is this coming from? Let's take a time out really quick. I just want to say this. I feel like there's a lot of things that are going on right now in the ethers that don't make any sense. And the veil is thinning for some of you. My guess is for a lot of you, you're going to be seeing a lot of significant changes. And you're also going to hear certain types of communication coming in, whether you're raising your vibration or you're elevating. There is a significant alignment of frequencies or of vibrations. So, for example, if you're extremely exhausted or you may be feeling like your body hurts, it's because there's some type of the best way I could describe it, even though this isn't exactly what it is, it's like a molecular change. I don't know what the change is, but there's something that's changing, even within inside of your person. Because somebody could be, like I said, somebody here is upset because they didn't want to open their eyes to what God was showing them. But they had to go through this change. Also, with the 5 of Swords, it's coming out with the 11th house. So somebody here is also really angry at their friends. They're really upset at some type of collective cause or some type of project. They're really upset because they also feel like they were manipulated by other people down here. Somebody here feels really, really bad. Somebody here around the person that you're thinking about right now feels really, really bad. Because there was obstacles and there was issues with this person that were created that weren't even there. I don't know what that means. I'm just channeling this message for you guys. This is really weird. I apologize. I wasn't going to record this one, but God told me to sit down and do this. So that's what I did. I follow instructions. So I don't know what the heck. Somebody here needs to get this message. Sometimes I feel like people are divine whistleblowers where we're just supposed to speak the truth. We may not understand the truth, But our mission is to deliver the message. So here's your message. Whoever you're thinking about right now, or whoever's been on your mind heavy, it could be one or it could be two people. Whoever this person is, they're really, really angry. Even their friends or family are angry. Somebody here feels very sad for whoever you were supposed to be with. Because there was something that wasn't communicated, or there was something that wasn't said. And there was a lot of lies about why somebody was so happy, to the point where I feel like it confused their friends and family, the twin flame. What do you mean you're going to grow old with this person? What do you mean you met this person for the rest of your life? That doesn't make any sense. What's got into you? You're the playboy, or you're the playgirl, or remember, like, we're just focusing on money, right? We're going to be single bachelors or bachelorettes forever. Like, why are you even, this doesn't make sense. You're breaking what we promised, right? It's like people are angry now because people lied. Their friends lied, or one of their friends lied to them. That's why at the direct center of the reading, you have the Hierophant, which is being open. Somebody was angry because they no longer can control what people are physically seeing. Who's angry? Don't talk unless you can improve the silence. People are angry because I feel like your person also wouldn't tell their friends. Like, I don't think that their friends knew everything about you. It's like your person didn't want to tell them. So it's like these friends were angry because they're like, well, you didn't give us all the information. That's why it's like you were left out. Somebody here was left out. I don't know what that means, but it's like people purposely kept their distance from you, even in your community possibly, because they thought that like you were the devil, or there was just a lot of lies going on. Somebody here is lying about you. Well, like Cat Williams said, if you don't have 5 haters by summer, you ain't shit. So might as well collect those haters and put them in a little haterade and drink that bad mamma jamma. But I also feel like people were very fixated on you, or there was lies that were going on, or they were trying to decipher or determine, do you really love this person, or are you lying? Are you some type of like, I don't know why, but I feel people were viewing you like, are you somebody that's supportive, or are you somebody that's just sitting here lying to keep this person away? Or like, were you trying to cover your tracks? I feel like this is almost like that Spider-Man meme where they're all pointing at each other. How would the collective feel about this? I don't know what you're gonna think. You're gonna be like, well, every day that's a lie. What the hell? What the heliante, right? Like, you're gonna be over here like, that is a lie. Hello? Lie for 500? You're going to feel like somebody here manipulated the game. Somebody here tricked the game. Somebody here did the wrong thing. It's like when you're playing Candy Crush and you have no moves, it can only move for you, and then you run out of moves, but they never gave you the ability to do any other move besides what it was. It's like manipulation. It's like the game is rigged. That's how you would feel. You would feel like, so every day people were trying to manipulate me. manipulate who you are, possibly. But you would also feel like, well, that's your twin flame, or that's why you want to be with this person, or this person wants to be with you. But that's also why they had to wait. Okay, this makes sense. For some of you, this person had to wait before they came back. One, they had to balance out certain shadow components of themselves, certain temptations, certain control problems, certain things that they were attached to that were not healthy. Your person had to work on that. And you were actually something that they felt like was a unhealthy fixation. Whoever these people are, they felt like you were an unhealthy fixation. And that if you really were as in love with them as you say you are, then you would wait for them. So that would determine whether or not you are the devil, whether it was a lie, how deeply you felt, or was it something that is the truth. So I feel like your person misses you a lot. And I feel like this is somebody that wants to spend their life with you. And they're really hoping for a second chance with love. Yep, look. Reunion is here. They want to talk to you, or they want to have this open communication because they've been waiting to say this. Now, here's the problem. This is Mercury in Cancer. Good luck trying to communicate to a Cancer when you're no longer in their circle. You're not in the family anymore. Goodbye. Right? So there is this anxious energy where this person is waiting to say something because they're scared at what you're going to say to them. Because again, there's a lot of guilt because there's a lot of shush shush or hush hush type of secrets going on. When in reality, this person, it's like they're ready to communicate the truth. But in order to have true closeness, they had to understand the difference between intimacy versus ego. They also had to become vulnerable here. They had to put their heart before their pride. That's why you'll notice certain things will be in reverse, right? Like in the last reading, I think it was the Sun in reverse with the Five of Swords. That's somebody that puts their pride before their heart, right? Their logic over their love. And I feel like this person feels like now you're in that energy. They really miss you, but for some of you, you have them blocked. But this is a good time for you guys, because what you don't realize is during the downtime with you and this person, or in the manner since they've met you, their third eye has opened significantly. This is also somebody that's very attracted to you in a manner where definitely giving sacral energy, like freak nasty energy. And I don't ever say that, so that should tell you something. I have a Mars in Capricorn. Mars and Capricorn do not talk about like that type of stuff. We are just quiet and then we blow your mind. But that's literally what it is. This person wants you to see what they're doing behind closed doors. They want you to know that they're thinking about you during intimate times. But I also feel like too, with these type of relationships, I feel like there has to be a sacral cleanse where there's people sustain from, there's a level of abstinence possibly between the two of you. Because this is divine intervention. If you and this person haven't spoken, I feel like they've had a really hard time not being with you. And I feel like this is something that is higher. Somebody could have had issues with temptation, whether that's alcohol, whether that's substances, whether that's women, men, gambling, certain things that were not of their highest good. And I feel like as time progressed here with their family and with their friends and all the lies, it's like they were able to see why this person was happy. But I think it took them a little bit of time to understand it. Because you have to remember, I feel like there's a lot of lies and a lot of people that were manipulating information, whether that's creating fake profiles, whether that's generating AI videos or images or mocking up certain documentation. That's not true. There's something here where people continuously lied. Hell, on the 4th of July, I had somebody scream and yell and threaten my life because they said I was married to a cop. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he swore up and down. It made no sense. No sense at all. Even the phone call made no sense. It's like you don't know what other people are saying in order to get your person to like not come close to you. This is really interesting because somebody here is devastated. I'm going to hold this for the extended since I'm already over my time limit. Okay, so hold on a second. Hey, if you haven't already, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel. I just made all new batches of the love oil and the money oil. All of those are stocked and ready. You can find those on the website, spiritualinfusion1111.com. All that information will be also in the description. I want to see what they're nervous about saying too. Okay, so hold on. Do we want to know what the surprise is or should we leave it a surprise? We'll ask. Sometimes they'll show us and sometimes they won't. We just have to accept that. All right. I'm excited. All right, let's jump into this. Let's ask different questions though. How are their friends and, oof, a lot of cards want to come out. Their friends and family are very anxious right now, I feel like, for some reason. What is their friends and family? What is their energy right now towards the collective? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, change. So the reason that I wanted to show that was because their friends and family are viewing you in a different light. They're viewing you as somebody that's hardworking. They're viewing you as somebody that's very diligent, somebody that works in partnership or works like in a collective sense, right? Determined to win, Mars and Capricorn. So there's something here about their friends and family having a complete cycle shift when it does come to you, okay? I want to know, why is this person so sad? Who is sad? Is it your person? Is it somebody else? Also with the Wheel of Fortune, I'm going to ask what's changed their perception of you, because I think that's important. I want to know what your person is nervous about. Are they nervous about information getting out? Are they nervous about how exactly to approach you? And I also want to know about what exactly is this surprise that they've been planning. Because they're planning something, right? So if they're planning a romantic date. So here's what's interesting, really, really quick. When I was doing the reading earlier today, in the extended, it was talking about this romantic date that your person was planning. So then I'm using a completely different deck. These decks I created, by the way. This is the Divine Truth Oracle. But what's crazy is the fact that it came out in this reading too. So somebody here has a surprise where somebody's really anxious with coming forward and just sharing it with you. All right, let's keep going. What is the advice now of this person's friends and family with the collective? Hello, can I come in? They love you. They're like, go love them. Go be with them. Go be happy. There they go. Thing 1 and thing 2. Zolissima and Enzo. What is their energy towards the collective right now? There's somebody here that's really upset. What is their energy towards the collective right now? Hello, can I come in? Hi, it's me. Did you just see this twin flame card come out 97 times? I did. Okay. Beautiful. They know that like you're the person they're supposed to be with. I just looked down and like my hands are starting to shake. Somebody here is like anxious. Like they're very nervous. They're very nervous as to like what's to come. Show me. What can the collective expect? What do they need to know? Or what does the collective need to know right now? Some type of social status, career, reputation, something about either your reputation, your social class. Something is changing. For some of you, you could be getting married. Or you could be ending a marriage, or something is changing. And what's being hidden right now that needs to be exposed? Why everything changed. All right. I'm excited. All right, with that being said, this is your reading. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all of your love and support. It means the world to me. By the way, all of this is going to be available on the extended. We're going to pull extra messages, pull oracle messages, and really take a deep dive into the way that your person is thinking, the way that they're processing, right? From their perspective. So it can give you a good idea with what's going on, because what you may be more emotional right now, and it's because they are. And they're emotional, even their friends and family I feel like they feel really guilty. Because everything wasn't true, and it's like you really do love this person and they love you. So there's a lot of change that's coming. So I'm really excited to get into this. Alrighty then. With that being said, I love you guys. If you want to book a personal reading, grab any of the tarot cards used in today's reading. Check out the website, spiritualinfusion1111.com. Let's go to the extended, link below.